Hi folks, Drew Kiesper. We are live here on YouTube as we have the most electrifying broadcast in all of high school basketball today. Just want to let you know before we kick this game off, tip this off, our game is sponsored by Eagles One Stop, your pregame and postgame headquarters. DQ Grill and Chill in Angola, 319-4436. Travis Williamson Realtor. For Mike Thomas and Associates, 316-5564. Lonsbury Garage at 208 Mechanic in Angola, 665-5165. GW's Butcher Block at 103 East Toledo in Fremont, 517-278-2787. A&J Alternators and Starters at 1188 State Road 120 in Fremont, 495-1655. Fremont Chiropractic, get your $21 first visit and adjustment at 119 East Toledo, 527-0370. Beams Funeral Home, celebrating life with dignity at 495-2915. And the Old Mill Village at 6770 East 750 North in Fremont, 480-283-7501. And now I'm going to turn it over to our illustrious crew of Neil, France, and Eric Wyrick. And here we go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Eagles Nest for tonight's NECC Conference battle between the Fremont Eagles and the Westview Warriors. What are you thinking about tonight's game? I'm here with my color commentator, Mr. Eric Wyrick, golf coach here at Fremont High School of the sectional champ girls golf team. Tonight we have a matchup of two teams that have been struggling this year. Mr. Wyrick, what do you think about it?
Well, like you said, we've got some inexperienced squads here. Both teams are playing some new kids. Westview has not won a game this year. Fremont's won one. So I think we've got a couple teams trying to find their identity.
Agreed. Westview comes in at 0-11. Fremont comes in with a record of 1-6. And leading scorer Jada Roanhouse, averaging 12 points a game. Eva Falk, about 8.5 points a game. And Katie Berlew is our leading rebounder. We're going to take a little pause here as we get ready for the national anthem, and we will be back after the national anthem.
Let's support the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. To give our athletes the best chance of continuing to be able to play, and our fans the best chance of continuing to come and watch our athletes play, we ask that everyone stay masked up, put your mask on, and observe social distancing. We also ask that as soon as the game is over, everyone exit the facility. Your cooperation is appreciated, and we wish you a Merry Christmas. At this time, we would ask that everyone please stand as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
Get ready for the starting lineups tonight. The JV game just concluded, was won by Westview.
Let's meet the
26, Fremont 16.
First for the Lady Warriors.
Starting lineups.
Number 11, a senior, Erica Miller. Number 13, a senior, Katrina Schwartz. Number 15, a sophomore, Andrea Miller. 31, a senior, Allie Max. 45, a senior, Ina Miller. And now, for the Lady Eagles.
Kill the lights as the Eagles are announced.
1, senior, Olivia Durr. Number 10, a junior, Jada Roadhouse. Number 15, senior, Eva Ford. 22, a junior, Kaylin Slotman. Number 40, a senior, Katie Barlow.
Well, here we go, Eric. Ball's about ready to be tipped. Looking forward to some good action tonight as the Fremont Eagles look to up their record with their second win.
You had talked to the Westview coach today and said that they were going to try a press for the first time. So it's interesting to see how Fremont's going to handle that press. Turnovers have been a problem for the Eagles.
They have been a problem. It's like they're half-court trapping already. Roanhouse over to Durr. Durr takes a few dribbles, looks to the middle, finds Schlotman, who kicks it back to Roanhouse for three. Little long. Rebound by Schwartz. Schwartz kicks it to Springer. Well, if I don't know what I'm saying tonight, Eric, I'm just going to say Miller because there's 5 of them on the roster.
Yeah, exactly.
Miller to Miller to Miller, yeah. Two sisters, supposedly look alike. I won't be looking at faces anyway. We got a little skip pass against the Eagles' own. Number 25, Allie Springer misses the short jumper. Falk with the rebound. Brings it down. Kicks to the wing to Roanhouse. Westview falls back into a 1-2-2 zone. Into Berlud, backside to Durr. Nice pass. Durr goes up with a shot and is fouled. She will shoot 2. Olivia Durr moving from Ohio. Tell us a little more about Olivia.
Well, like you said, Olivia's come from Convoy, Ohio, and her future plan, she wants to go and go to law school in college. So very smart young lady, great addition to the team.
Moved in as a senior, as a stepdad who's a wrestling coach. Missed the first basket. Goes up to the line for second. In and out. Number 31, Haley Mast with the rebound for the Warriors, as the Eagles now play man-to-man after one possession of zone. Mast dribbling sideline, trying to keep it on one side of the floor, reverses the ball to Schwartz. Schwartz over to Miller. Miller back to Miller. In the corner for the shot to Schwartz, who airballs it. Roanhouse is tied up by Andrea Miller. Southmore 5-1. Possession arrow goes to the Warriors.
Eagles coming out with good energy so far tonight, much like the boys last night. Exceptional start to the boys game last night.
Yeah, I hope they can last it a little longer than we did, but yeah, it was a good start. 2-3 out of bounds, underneath out of bounds for the Eagles as they bring the ball. Westview brings it in, passes it around the perimeter a few times, still looking for that good shot. Number 13, Katrina Schwartz kicks it to Andrea Miller on the wing. Stolen by Durr. Durr makes the pass to Schlotman. Schlotman dribbles right side, kicks it off her foot, but she is fouled by Schwartz. It'll be her first, team second. Underneath out of bounds for the Eagles. Oh, we're going side out of bounds here. Must have been outside the arc. 3-2 zone again for Westview. Durr kicks it to Roanhouse. We're going to run Clemson. Looking for Falk on the skip pass. She drives baseline. Nice D. Hands up. Cut off the baseline drive by Mast. Falk kicks to Roanhouse and to Schlotman again. Falk's open for 3. She doesn't get the bounce, and Berluz over the back. for the first Fremont foul of the night. Nice job checking out by Ina Miller. Fremont looks like it's going to set up its press. A little 1-2-2 press. Roanhouse up top trying to create some havoc. Oh, trap area. Didn't quite get the ball trapped. They got it out to Swartz. Swartz back out front. Andrea Miller dribbling around. Got a low-scoring affair here. No score yet. 5:20 to go in the first period. Both teams patient with the basketball, looking to attack and get good shots. Both teams packed back into a zone, making the attacks a little bit more difficult.
Good hands by Eva there to knock the ball out.
It was off her foot, however, out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Miller penetrates, kicks over to Springer. Springer to Mast. Mast back to Miller. Well, that was Swartz to Miller. Back to Springer, stolen by Folk. Crossover dribble, has a left-hand layup, and she mishandles the ball going left and travels.
That's 2 possessions in a row where Eva's got her hands out, tapped the ball. That one should have been a layup.
Active hands, active defense for the Eagles. They just got to convert them into points. Nice little cut middle by 31. She looked opposite. She'd have found a teammate for a layup, but she couldn't. And Fremont recovers fast enough. Westview will keep the ball underneath, out of bounds. Stack set, coming down the lane, kicking out for a 3. She penetrates, drives. Miller off the rim, no good. Rebound Berlew. Berlew kicks to Roanhouse. Roanhouse leading the break. Has the ball on the right. 2 people coming out, reverses to Durr. Durr in the middle of Berlew, looks inside, nothing there. Knocked away, out of her hands, off Roanhouse's knee, and she goes and fouls. Second team foul on the Eagles. Still got our half-court press coming up here. Miller penetrates, throws it to the wing to Swartz, back to Miller. Miller to Mast. Mast to Swartz, Swartz over to Miller.
Westview showing good patience, passing the ball around, looking for a good shot.
Got some people open on the backside, but sometimes we can't see over the top to get it there. Good recovery by Falk. So the ball continues to move around the perimeter. Baseline runner popping up, trying to go back door, not seeing her. Looks like we might have a quick game tonight, Eric.
Yeah.
A lot of passing.
A lot of patience.
Nice penetration, baseline drive. Got a little knee there, but we got to travel. Eagles bring the ball up the floor. 3:30 to go in the first period. Neither team has scored as of yet.
First subs in the game. Miller and Miller, I believe.
Oh, we added some more Millers.
Guess.
Nice guess, yes. Roanhouse swings her arm, getting trapped. Falk going baseline, nice little pull-up. Jumper from the baseline, nothing but the bottom of the net for Eva Falk. Her first hoop of the night puts Fremont up 2-0 with 3 minutes to go in the first period. Quick little number 15, Andrea Miller penetrates inside. Back out to Cameron Miller, who just entered the game. Who was our other sub, Eric? I missed it. As did Eric. He's still looking. 23, that's who it is. Haley Miller. Hey, he was right.
Yeah, 2 Millers.
Hey, we got another Miller on the floor. All right, all I have to figure out is which one's not a Miller, and I'm in good shape. Nice block by Berlew on the rebound. Blocked the shot by Allie Springer.
Springer, that's your 5th starter.
There you go. Inside for Slotwin, back out to Roanhouse from the top of the key. And it is good. And the Eagles lead 5-0.
Nice in-out
Coach
play there.
Inside out threes, the best shot time to take. Fremont is going to bring their first sub in off the bench here shortly. Westview continues to pass the ball around the perimeter. Andrea Miller back out front to Cameron Miller, down to the wing to Haley Mass. The active 3-2 zone of the Eagles extending out, making the Warriors keep the ball 20-ish feet from the basket. Very hard to penetrate that defense. They drive. We got help. Doesn't look like a lot of three-point shooters on the perimeter to knock down shots. Eva Falk anticipating that pass, makes it not happen. In the corner for a three from number 21, Cameron Miller. She buries it. And the Warriors are on the board with 1:30 to go in the first quarter, still trailing 5-3. Fremont breaks the little half-court trap, throws it the wing to Falk. Falk's short on a three. And a rebound comes to Haley Miller. Eric, I thought it would be easier calling all these Millers' names, but in fact it's harder because I can't remember which one's which.
Well, I'm right there with you. That's why I'm letting you do all the work.
We have subs into the game for the Eagles. Number 2, Mackenzie Parnan enters. Freshman Mackenzie Parnan started on Tuesday, bringing a young freshman off the bench tonight. Good young talent for the Eagles.
Number 11, Erica Miller into the game.
Are you
Westview.
kidding me?
Westview.
That's the third Miller sub with 2 starters. Well, now's the time for the commercial. So let's talk about Lonsberry Garage in Angola, one of Fremont's sponsors for the night. Fremont's own Ashante Combs dates one of the workers from Lonsberry Garage. So take your car to Lonsberry. Great place to get it fixed.
I believe the owner of that's a Fremont graduate as well, isn't he?
Fremont grad Stephen Carroll owns that and doing a great job in the community as a person and as a worker. Honest guy. Will give you great service there at Lonsberry Garage.
And his father is a teacher.
At
Bonus.
Fremont, how about that? Yes, been at Fremont, 2 or 3 years.
A few.
Westview inbounds. Fremont goes man-to-man. Coming out of the timeout, changing the defense. Speaking of Ashante Combs, she'll be checking in a game shortly. Parnan, nice stance on D as she defends Erica Miller in the corner. Roanhouse gets beat off the dribble by Andrea Miller, who throws it inside to number 31, Haley Mast, who's fouled, and she hits the basket. Foul on number 22, Kaylin Slotman, her first, team's third. And Mast goes to the line for the and one.
For a winless team, I'm very impressed with Westview's offense, their patience, their driving. I'm very impressed. Nice job so far for the Warriors.
It is a good start for the Warriors. Rebound, Falk on a long rebound. Has a little trouble dribbling with that left hand. Throws it over to Berlou. Berlou back to Falk. Falk penetrates, kicks to Roanhouse. Open for the three, decides against it, back to Falk. Parnan on the weak side, setting up for the three. Roanhouse running baseline. Looks inside to Combs. Combs travels before she takes off on the move.
Little jump step before she made her move.
Little bunny hop, and Mr. Childers got her for the travel. Nice refereeing crew tonight. Bob Childers, a state quality official, Tony Bowman, and another man I do not know. Sorry, can't know them all.
Everybody, you know the Westview coaches, you know the officials. How many years
Hey,
have you been
I've been
a coach?
around a few years, huh? What can you say? Oh, nice reversal by Westview off of Combs' knee, out of bounds. Westview will get their 34th underneath out of bounds play. Fourth out of bounds play in the first quarter. Here we go, 1-4 set, kicking it back to Swartz. Mast going to knock one down at the buzzer, and she's off left. Into 1 quarter of play. Fremont Eagles 5, the Westview Warriors 5. Tonight, we want to highlight a few of the Fremont seniors. Mr. Wyrick, give us some information.
Well, let's talk about Eva Falk. She's the one with the active hands, had several steals tonight. Eva is an outstanding student. She's a member of the National Honor Society. She's a student council officer. She hopes to major in exercise science and play volleyball. Hopefully, she said, at Adrian or DePaul University. Outstanding young lady. I'm glad to see she's having such a successful volleyball season and a successful basketball season.
Eva's high school career started a little slow. She had an injury as an 8th grader, didn't get to play volleyball as a freshman. And then at the end of her freshman year, tore her ACL, which kind of lasted, that's loud music, through the next volleyball season. So she's had some struggles in high school with injuries, but she's battled through and had a very successful last 2 years of volleyball, being MVP for 2 years in a row, and then having a senior year in basketball that had her best basketball game of her life on last Saturday with 23 points, including 5 of 9 from three-point range, as the Eagles won their first game against the Heritage Patriots.
Let's hope she can repeat that tonight.
Looking good. Katie Berlew needs to look to shoot that ball. She gets it at the free throw line. 1-3-1 set against the 1-2-2 zone. Getting the ball inside to backside. Inside to Berlew, back to Falk. Berlew's got it, looks inside to Combs. Back to Parnan. Parnan will shoot it. We got a lot of people on this team that won't shoot it. Parnan will shoot it if she gets an open look. Berlew to the hoop. Nice shot. Didn't get it to go. Rebound by Mast.
Good offensive series there by Fremont. Just didn't get the shot to drop.
They are, Falk put some pressure on. Little hand check. I think that's called the ticky-tack foul.
I think you're right. One hand on the back.
Not sure she's strong enough to push anybody, but okay, she probably is. All right. Roanhouse on the ball. Andrea Miller, nice little 5-1 point guard, handles it well. Kicks it over to Erica Miller. Back to Springer. Springer to Andrea Miller. She beats Roanhouse off the dribble, but Berlew's there to help. Good help side by the Eagles in their man-to-man defense. We're going to try to feed the post. Didn't have a real good angle on the pass, and the pass goes out of bounds. Coach Yoder's trying to tell them how to feed the post with the correct angle. Ryan Yoder, the head coach of Westview, took over the program from Randy Yoder. Don't think there's any relation there, but not sure. Eva Falk gets the ball in the middle of the floor against the 1-2-2, turns and takes it to the basket, attacking the basket strong. She draws the foul, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Once again, that was Eva Falk down at the defensive end with their active hands, causing that turnover and giving Fremont another possession.
First shot for Falk is off to the right. The Eagles need to knock down a few free throws. Don't take a cue from the boys' team last night. We won't say what we shot from the line. Falk, second one, eyes it, flies it, off to the left. Kicks out to Erica Miller. She'll bring it up. Ball batted by Ina Miller. Can't handle the pass. And Berlew ties her up for a jump ball. Alternating possession is going to stay with the Warriors right here. Out front, little man-to-man, trying to run a man-to-man offense. Couple ball reversals, little Ida Miller picking into post, little back screen, ball screen. Ball's moving well. She traveled, no call. Oh, we got a little late call by the official. Better late than never, as they say.
Andrea Miller's doing a really nice job with the ball, driving the lane, dishing it out for shots. They're just not taking it.
Yeah, they're pretty small, so they have to have a little space before they get a shot. Falk skips it to Roanhouse. Roanhouse drives elbow back to Falk, to Combs. Combs throws it to the other team, and 25 is going to take it in for a layup, miss the layup.
Knocked out by Combs.
Springer misses the bunny, and Combs knocks it out of bounds. And
Slotman back in the game.
Slotman replacing Combs. Mast holds her off, gets the inbounds pass on the flat 1-4 set. Ball kicks around the perimeter. 11, nice shot, fake and drive for the left-hand pull-up, which is short. And it's going to go out of bounds, Fremont basketball. Number 13, Katrina Swartz, and number 23, Haley Miller, report back into the game for the Warriors. And they're going to up the pressure a little, go a little full court, 1-2-2. They obviously scouted the Eagles and know they don't always handle pressure the greatest.
We'll see if they're patient.
There we go. Take it to the hoop. Eva's going to go to the hoop. She's going to go all the way to the hoop and miss the layup. Good attack, though. Got to attack that press when you get a breakaway, and they did it. And they didn't get shot to fall. Next time it's going to. Warriors still working on their man-to-man offense. Skip pass goes off the hands of Andrea Miller and out of bounds. 5:24 to go in the second period. We're all tied up at 5-5. Dan Ritter is excited in front of us as he's cheering his Eagles on. Falk hands it to Roadhouse. It reverses to Parnan. Schlotman looking for Roadhouse in the middle, takes it to the basket. And for the layup. Nice little ball reversal. Roadhouse cuts middle, gets a shot. Excellent play by the Eagles. 15 just beats everybody on the drive and returns the favor. Nice, excellent drive by Andrea Miller. She's the quickest player on the floor without question.
We are having trouble stopping her right now.
We're not containing her at all. She's beating us off the dribble every time. If we don't have any help, it's a layup. Same play, looking for Roadhouse in the middle, kicks it back, reverse default. Back to Roadhouse in the middle. Roadhouse is going to drive, kicks to Schlotman. She's going to shoot the three. A little bit long. And two Eagles run into each other out of bounds. It'll be the Warriors basketball.
Good ball movement. Pretty good shot by Schlotman. Just a little long. Olivia Durr in the game for Fremont.
Durr returns for Falk. Looking a little tired. Playing a few minutes tonight. Not in foul trouble. Playing some good defense, so she's a little winded.
Cameron Miller also in the game for Westview now.
Number 13, Andrea Swartz, long on the three from the wing, rebounded by Haley Miller. Kicks it back out. Roadhouse steals it from Andrea Miller, and Andrea is a little frustrated and gives her a body check for the foul.
Great hands by Roadhouse. Reached in there, took it right away from her. Foul prevented a layup, so that may not have been a bad foul.
Probably was a good foul. Falk inbound to Parnan. Parnan's gets up with that arc. She's going to knock down a three. Timeout Warriors. Coach Sprague is not happy with the offense, and he calls a timeout. Coming into the game tonight at Fremont, Fremont Eagles Sagarin ranking was 49.64. Westview's 32.32. Last 15 years, Westview is ahead in this series, 18-5. However, last year Fremont won the varsity game 50-39. Westview has had a history in the last 5-6 years of great girls teams, including a 4-year run of Grace Hales, Maria McCoy, other strong players who won 4 sectional championships in a row. Unfortunately, I was girls coach then in the same sectional, so that was not fun. But the John Harrell's website predicted a 47-30 win tonight for the Eagles, so we'll see if that comes to fruition. It's not looking like it right now.
You are an encyclopedia of basketball knowledge.
Well, it helps when you're a hometown boy here. Roadhouse cuts baseline, sends Schlotman into Berlew. Nice ball movement for the Eagles.
Little touch pass down low from Schlotman to Berlew. Great pass.
Nice movement there after the timeout. They got what Coach Sprague wanted. Now we got it on the sidelines. Trapping. Schlotman steals it. Nice job. Panics with the ball and throws it away. Roadhouse ties up Haley Miller. Alternating possession will go to the Eagles.
Fremont picked up a little pressure there. I think Coach Sprague wanted him to get on the ball, be a little bit more aggressive defensively.
Yeah, I think the Warriors would be susceptible to a little pressure. To get them in a trap, they're really small, hard to pass out of some of those traps. Spacing not real good here for the Eagles on the wing. Durr throws it to Parnan. Parnan drives, looks to reverse to Durr. Get into Roadhouse. 4 people surround her, out to Schlotman. Schlotman can't get it inside. Kicks to Durr, back to Parnan. Parnan goes into Berlew. Makes a post move, back out to Durr for the three. Yes. And she knocks it down.
Nice to see the senior come in and hit a three.
5 unanswered for the Eagles as they now lead 12-7 with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Pass from Miller, low, but still caught. Ball reversal to Swartz. Swartz back out front to Miller. Miller to Swartz. Eagles changing defenses now back into their 3-2 zone. Seems like the defense they enjoy playing the most. Baseline feed with 2 people guarding the post player. Still tried to force it in and it didn't go. Roadhouse dribbles in the middle, trying to penetrate to the hoop. And she is hit on the arm by number 21, Cameron Miller. And that she will go to the line to shoot 2. 5th team foul on the Warriors. Roadhouse, Fremont's leading scorer, at about 12 points a game, will shoot 2. She has That bar's in my way. How many points does she have?
5, I believe. Multiple subs in the game.
5 points, missed the free throw. We're going to have a timeout here, full timeout for the Warriors, as they're hanging around here.
Their second.
Down 12-7 with 2:30 to go in the second quarter. How about some more of those senior shout-outs, Eric? We got talked about Eva Falk. We talked about Olivia Durr. Who do we have over there?
Let's talk about Emily Myers. This is her first year playing basketball. She was a 3-year manager, a freshman, sophomore, and junior year. She was the manager of the team, decided to come out and play this year, and we're glad to have her. She wanted to give a shout-out to her parents in Waterloo, Lana and Perry Young. Emily's going to plan to go to Central Michigan, and she's going to major in social work. She wants to work with children, and that's an occupation that fits her perfectly because she is such a caring young lady.
Emily's been in practice for 3 years, and she knows all the plays. So usually you get a new player and you got to teach them everything. Emily knew it already. So that was a big advantage to having Emily on the team. Last game on Tuesday, she came in, within the first 10 seconds, diving on the floor for a loose ball. Love her attitude, love her aggressiveness on the court. Coming out of the timeout, 12-7, Fremont leading with 2:30 to go in the second quarter. Roanhouse is going to shoot the second of 2 fouls, and I think she's going to make the first Eagle free throw of the night after missing 4 in a row. Let's see if it happens. Yes, she nails it. Falk's going to give Roanhouse a break. I bet it's a short break. She usually doesn't get a break, but she does tonight for a little bit, which is a good thing. Her energy will be higher in the second half. We're in the 1-2-2 defense. The Eagles love. Nice flash to the middle by Mast. Mast kicks it back out. Reverses, and we got a little over and back call. Hope Bordner checked into the game for the Warriors, 5'3" freshman. The Warriors have 4 seniors that play. A couple juniors, a couple sophomores, a freshman. They're pretty young, pretty inexperienced. They had 5 girls that didn't go out for the team this year, which is not obviously helping them. Falk, nice drive to the elbow. Kicks it into Berlew. Berlew doesn't get a clean grip on it, so she kicks it back out. Schlottman goes down to Berlew. Post move back out to Falk, who's open for the 3. It's off the line. Schlottman, nice rebound. She trips over a girl. It was unintentional, but that's still a foul. Schlottman's going to go to the line. No, she's probably not going to go to the line. That's 16 fouls on the Warriors, so we're going to take it out of bounds underneath. Roanhouse got her 20 seconds of break, and she's coming back in.
Right about that. Not much rest for Jada there.
Yeah. You can't really give her a whole lot of rest. She does a lot of things for the Eagles. Oh, nice cross screen. Schlottman gets it inside. She's going to go up with it. Oh, she needs to, but she doesn't. But she kicks it out, gets out of the lane, so she didn't get that 3-second call. Whoops. Guess I misspoke there, Mr. Wyrick. I thought she got out of the lane, but apparently not, as Mr. Childers caught her for 3 seconds. 1:37 to go in the second quarter. Fremont leads at 13-7. Mast out front with the ball. Goes it to Miller. Miller swings the ball nicely through Bortner, baseline to Mast, who runs over Falk for an obvious charge call that was called a block.
I thought he was clearly sitting there.
Pretty.
Takes charge.
Well, we're homers for a reason, Eric, but yeah, so did I. Yeah. Good thing I'm behind the mic. I'm getting better. Coach Stuckey's really helped me this year keep my mouth shut on the bench. So that's been a good thing. Nice pull-up shot by Andrea Miller on the elbow, cutting the Fremont lead to 13-9. Falk kicks it to Roanhouse at the side. Back to Falk. Drives, looks to Berlew. Can't handle the pass, but she gets it before it goes out of bounds. Back to Falk. Can't get it swung as she's being draped by number 25, Allie Springer. Got a flash with a little high pass out of bounds, then it'll go to the Warriors. One of the things that's hard for girls to do is a skip pass. You know, physically, sometimes they can't make that skip pass because the skip pass is often open in the zone, but it's just hard to make that pass. So both teams have struggled with that tonight, trying to dribble one side, throw it over the top. Whoa, right on. How about that? I feel like Tony Romo. Yeah, calling the plays before they happen. Mast out front. Kicks it to Andrea Miller. Andrea Miller to Bortner. Warriors continue to move it around the perimeter. Schwartz in the corner. Mast in the corner. Nice ball movement by the Warriors on the perimeter. They have a hard time penetrating the zone and getting the ball inside to do anything. There's another skip pass. They almost had a deflection and a steal on that. Fremont trapped it nice. Roanhouse gets a block as the quarter ends with Fremont up 13-9. Leading scorer at the half for Fremont is Jada Roanhouse with 6 points of their 13. And for the Andrea Miller with 4 for the Westview Warriors. Well, we're going to take about an 8-minute timeout here for halftime, and we'll be back with you in this live stream with about 2 minutes to go before the third quarter. Score at halftime, Fremont Eagles 13, Westview Warriors 9. Please bend it. No.
All right, folks, we are back getting ready for the second half of our ball game as Fremont leads Westview 13-9. Just want to let you know that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Eagle One Stop, 495-3110, DQ Grill and Chill in Angola, 319-4436, Travis Williamson Realtor, 316-5564, Lonsbury Garage, 665-5165, GW's Butcher Block, 517-278-2787. A&J Alternators and Starters, 495-1655. Fremont Chiropractic, home of the $21 first appointment and first adjustment, 527-0370. And Beams Funeral Home at 419-2915. And now we'll turn it over for the second half of action to our illustrious crew, royalty. We are in the presence of royalty tonight as Neil France and Eric Wyrick are on the call.
The only thing close to royalty we are is old. So, but it's great to be back with you here in this second half. We got some scoring leaders from the first half for you. Mr. Wyrick, what do you got?
Jada Roanhouse led the Eagles with 6. Olivia Durr had a 3-point shot. Eva Folk has 2. Katie Burlew has 2. For the Warriors, Andrea Miller has 7. That's 2 twos and a 3-pointer. And Hallie Mast has 2.
That'll do it. As I was walking up to the game tonight, I looked behind the Westview bench and saw a coach that I didn't know was coaching for the Warriors named Adam Christner. Kind of know him from watching him play baseball 3 years at Huntington University where my son played. So it was good to share some time with him again and get to know Adam, and all I got to say is our coaching staffs better not play or we're getting killed. Ryan Yoder and Adam Christner are 2 of the better players that have ever played at Westview High School, and I'm sure they still got game, even though they're a little bit older now. They still look like they're in shape and they could hoop it a little bit. I wouldn't want to go against them.
They may be a little older, but they look a lot younger than our staff does.
Yeah, even though they don't have any hair, they do look a little bit younger than our staff, yeah. Oh, Eagles come out in a trap. Warriors get it trapped on one side, and we have our alternating possession first jump ball of the half. It'll be Eagles ball. Oh, nice little huddle there, trying number 25, Allie Springer, trying to help the team, getting them together. I love seeing that when players get together by themselves on the floor. Falk catches in the middle, turns and heaves it. Mass is in the way, steals it right in front of Burlew. Miller using her quickness, kicks to the wing to Mast. Mast swings it back to Andrea Miller. Andrea Miller to the left wing to Allie Springer, back to Mast. People running through both sides trying to come out on the opposite wing for a shot. The zone's still giving them trouble. Looking for a 5-second call. Looked like it was close, but no dice, and Miller penetrates, tries to hit the back-cutting Katrina Swartz, but it goes off a Fremont foot out of bounds.
I think the pace might be a little quicker this second half. Both teams came out and tried to apply a little bit of pressure.
We can only hope, Eric. We can only hope.
Hopefully that translated in a little bit more scoring.
Underneath out of bounds, ball kicked around. Multiple players diving on the floor. And we have our second jump ball. Back to the Warriors. Miller takes it out, the flat 1-4 set. Looks like Mast is going deep. Oh, and she gets a nice screen. Rolling back is Ina Miller. Takes it left. Can't get around Burlew. Durr with the steal. Little mishandle there. She tried to get it to Roanhouse, and we'll stay home with Westview retaining possession. Looks like we're in the 1-3-1 now, trying to get a little more pressure, a little more trapping action. We got a wide open 3 from Mast on the wing, and she knocks it down to cut the lead to 13-12. 6:40 to go in the third period.
Great
nice
ball
job. Good job by the Eagles breaking the press. Roanhouse hits it for Burlew, who misses the layup, but it goes off Westview out of bounds, and they will retain possession with Falk taking the ball out. Nice screen for Roanhouse, roll back. Roanhouse would have came off that screen, go right to the basket. She would have had a layup. Roanhouse goes off the ball screen from Slotman, who rolls to the basket, catches, and is fouled. Nice little pick and roll action there by the Eagles out front. Slotman takes it strong to the hoop and gets fouled by Mast. Her team's first. Slotman will shoot 2. Hopefully the Eagles can improve on their 1 for 6 first half free throw percentage. Eyes it, flies it, a little long.
Close game like this, those free throws are very important.
They do help. They do help. Second shot, Slotman. See if the Eagles put a little press on here. She knocks it down. Looks like they're going to stay in their 1-3-1. Try a little half-court pressure. Trying to ball pick that top person is Ina Miller. Andrea Miller can use a little quickness there. Swinging the ball, trying to break the trap, and
Durr a little late getting to the baseline there.
13 Schwartz is fouled by Durr. That's Durr's first foul, team second.
Foul is on Durr at first.
Ball inbounded to Mast. Nice shot fake. She had a shot after a shot fake, but she didn't want to take it. Miller, nice penetration kick out to Katrina Schwartz, who had to go in and around the basket and out. Falk does a nice job kicking it up the floor to Falk. Roanhouse misses 2 attempts but is fouled and will shoot 2.
Fremont having some trouble converting the easy bunnies down low.
Her third.
Yeah, they're getting them. They're going to get them to go here shortly as Roanhouse goes back to the line for her 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Knocks down the first one, increasing the Eagle lead to 3, 15-12. 5:56 to go in the 3rd period. Westview brings in freshman Hope Bortner as the Eagles stay put with their 5. Jada Roanhouse is long on the second. Rebound by Springer. Point guard Andrea Miller will bring it up against the trap. Tries to go off the ball pick and sneaks through the little crevice there, but gets trapped in the other corner between Berlew and Roanhouse. And Falk drops down to make the steal. Good thing there's nobody around. She kind of threw an elbow there. Durr back to Falk. To Roanhouse. See what we're trying to do here. Oh, we got a special play for Roanhouse to get a 3. She can't hit it. Durr had a rebound, but wasn't able to contain it after a little contact.
Yeah, it appeared she got knocked to the ground, but no call. Westview with the turnover.
Subs coming in. Mackenzie Parnan reports for the Eagles. Will replace Olivia Durr, and number 23, Haley Miller, reports for Westview. Wait for the cut. Slotman's got Berlew on a low block. Didn't think she had her. 25. Allie Springer was waiting for the steal. Slotman turns, looks. Berlew's wide open for the layup. And she knocks it down. Nice pass by Slotman. Little high-low action there.
That's just the way you want to beat it, right there. Get the ball up high, throw it down low. Berlew's wide open underneath.
Westview still working the ball out front. Looks inside to Haley Miller, and Berlew bodies her up before the catch is made and gets a foul. Her second foul. Team second. Westview will take it out underneath the basket as number 21, Cameron Miller, replaces Katrina Schwartz. 2-3 zone underneath for the Eagles. Matched up pretty well on everybody this cutter. We got an inside-out 3. That's no good, and Roanhouse will rebound. She'll probably try to take it coast to coast. She's good at this. But she gets trapped, looks inside to Slotman, who's Parnan, not quick enough to get the 3 off. A little inside-out action again. And we're going to put Jada in the middle, looking at 2-1-2, trying to get it to her, and either look down low or look opposite. Roanhouse gets it, turns, looking low for Berlew, can't get it, throws out to Slotman. Back to Parnan, a little no-look pass by Slotman, that's good to see. Inside to Roanhouse, who's wide open after the ball reversal. Great pass by Slotman. Slotman's really seeing the floor nicely tonight and hitting the open people down low. Her height has been a big advantage over the undersized Warriors. Roanhouse going to the line, shooting 2 again.
Another wide open shot for the Eagles that we missed. Hopefully we'll convert the free throws here.
Roanhouse is pretty much, I think, split every two shots she's had tonight at the line, and I'm guessing she's going to hit the second one to make it 3 for 6, or maybe 4 for 8, I'm not sure. Combs re-enters for the Eagles for Schlattman.
Fremont's ball movement's been great so far this half. We've had a lot of open shots, just haven't converted them. Like you said, I think they're going to go in, and we're going to stretch this lead out here going into the fourth quarter.
Nice rebound by Berlew. Very good second and third effort by Berlew to attack the rebound, attack her own rebound, and get fouled for another 2-shot foul.
Good effort by Berlew. She got the crowd a little fired up there with her effort.
Yeah, at least the bench. I think as we look at the crowd, they don't seem too excited. I'm not sure what's wrong with them.
I saw some people applauding there.
Yeah, the old golf clap is in. Katie hits the first as the Eagles increase their lead to 18-12. 4 minutes to go in the third period. Around the rim and out. As Springer rebounds. Back to Andrea Miller. Hits the gap, kicks it out to Erica Miller. Around to Cameron Miller. See if we can get 4 in a row. Can we? Oh, back to Andrea Miller. We got a 4 Miller string going. And we throw it to Springer. And that ruined that.
Eva Falk.
Nice steal by Falk. She's going to take it to the rack and hit the layup. Falks for 2 as the Eagles increase their lead by 8, causing head coach Ryan Yoder to take a timeout. Good effort by the Eagles to up that lead to 8. I feel a run coming here, Eric. What do you think?
I think that's the basket that we needed to get us going right there. Hopefully the pressure that Fremont's putting on Westview at the other end will pay off with some more of those layups.
Yeah, exactly. What do you got for us here? A little senior, any more senior moments?
We do. We got one more senior, and that's Katie Berlew. She wanted to give a shout out to her mom, who's keeping score down on the bench there. Katie is a 3-sport athlete. She's earned 9 letters at Fremont, and she's got some good accomplishments. She's chosen for the Athletic Leadership Conference that took place last year in Fort Wayne. And her future plans, she wants to go to Trine and major in physical therapy. She also wants to run cross country and track, and she wants to be part of the triathlon team. Did you know they had a triathlon team?
Trine, I sure did.
I did not know that. Well, she's quite the athlete, so I'm sure that she can do that.
Eric, you need to get out more. Actually, just need to read the sports page more of the Herald Republican. Now, let's not bring any old songs or old rock groups in, or Eric will kill me with that trivia. He knows them all.
Brian Adams.
Nice pull. Here we go. 3:30 to go. Third period. Fremont leads by 8, 20-12. Andrea Miller surveys the court. Kicks it to Allie Springer, squares up. Eagles going man-to-man for one possession. Nice strategy by Coach Sprague, figuring the timeout was called to talk about zone defense. We're going to switch it up and play a little man. Well, I think they're man. Ashante Combs appears to be playing her own defense, but maybe it was zone. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. Folk inbounds to Roanhouse.
I think she was just giving some help with the Miller girl, who's extremely quick.
That could be. Looking for Roanhouse inside. She just gets a 2-hand shove in the back by number 31, Mast. Did a really nice job of, she did get pushed. I'm not sure it was that hard, but she drew the foul for Mast 4th. And we're going to play the ball in before a sub can happen. But Mr. Childers was being very nice as an official, recognizing the situation and letting the Warriors sub as they get Ida Miller back in for Mast to protect her for their 4 fouls. Underneath out of bounds, Berlew inbounds it. We're going to go double screen coming back to this side for Roanhouse, but McPartland gets it batted away, so the double screen isn't effective. Falk having trouble walking. Throws it to Parnan to Combs. figure out what we're in. Hey, they're in a little man-to-man. We're going to run a little high pick offense here. Combs, high pick, looking back door to Parnan, not there. It's into the wing to Parnan. Ball pick, like it. Got to come off ready to score. McKenzie, she had a shot there. Falk having trouble handling it. Coach Sprague's going to call a timeout. He doesn't like what he saw in the man-to-man offense. Sometimes when you switch defenses, it just takes a possession or two to get your man offense swinging and in full steam. I don't know what word.
That's right. Good patience there by Fremont, working the ball around, trying to find an open shot. Coach Sprague didn't see what he wanted, so he called the timeout and we're going to make an adjustment.
Got 5 of them. Both these teams have fairly inexperienced teams. You might as well use all 5 of them. Keep teaching, and that's what both coaches are doing. Trying to help their girls get better each and every day that they're out here. Sideline out of bounds. Fremont's going to want to throw it into the side to Combs, and Berlew on the low block catches it. See if she can make a move and score. She kicks it out instead of shooting it.
I think that's a shot we want to see her take.
Yeah,
she's in the right position.
Falk picks her dribble up, coming off the ball pick, and throws it into the first row. Yeah, Katie could have shot that. Eva's got to come off that ball pick hard to keep her dribble going and pass it off the dribble instead of picking her dribble up. Andrea Miller with the ball, bringing the ball up. Goes it to Springer. Springer back to Miller. Ball pick for Ina Miller. Didn't get a run off that ball pick real well. Number 21, Cameron Miller, back to Andrea Miller out front. Oh, ball pick. We got a gap there.
Nice block by Berlew.
Nice block by Berlew, though. The little girl in there with the big trees. Hard to get a shot off.
Fremont had done a good job of bottling her up, keeping her from penetrating into the leg. She got through right there and had a nice layup until Berlew blocked it.
The 1-3-1 defense has been good for the Eagles. Nice shot by Andrea Miller. Rebound. Inside and score by Ina Miller.
Basket by Miller.
Coach Sprague wants to travel, but he didn't get one. Falk breaks the press herself, goes all the way, takes it to the rack, and is fouled.
That's an aggressive play by Eva Falk.
Great drive by Falk to the hoop. Ran past a couple Warriors on the way to the hoop. They couldn't get it down the floor and in front of her. Used her speed very well there.
Foul was on Ina Miller, her 4th.
4th foul for Ina Miller. Mast has 4 as well, as the Warriors are in a little foul trouble here. Ina Miller and Mast are, I believe, the only players. Unless Haley Miller is 5'8". They got 2 5'8s and a 5'7" on their roster. Everybody else is smaller than that. It's definitely one of the smaller varsity teams girls varsity teams I've ever seen. Falk hits first shot, lines the second one up, nothing but net.
There we go.
Falk gets her 5th point of the night and gives Fremont their biggest lead of the game at 7 with 1:14 to go in the 3rd period. Miller to Miller, back to Miller. Inside to Bortner. Bortner kicks it out, stolen by Combs, who throws it away. Tries a little outlet pass to Falk. Falk does a nice job chasing it down after the bad pass and stole it back from Allie Springer. And then Allie decided to roll on top of her and got the foul.
Outstanding hustle by Falk. Ran 3/4 of the court to get to that ball. Made a great play.
Gets rewarded, shoots the bonus as the Eagles go to the line they've been living at the line here in the 3rd quarter. It's helped them increase their lead a little. Haven't taken full advantage of it, but the last time at the line, Falk hit 2. So we'll see if she can do that again. Falk hits the first of 2. Increases the Eagle lead to 9. You know, Coach Yoder has some exciting fans behind a bench here, his 3rd grade daughter and his 1st grade daughter. So even though this is his first year as Westview coach, I think both his daughters play basketball, so I think he's going to be around for a long time coaching girls basketball at Westview.
You know something about that. You got to coach your daughter, didn't you?
I did for 4 years. It was a great experience.
She was
nice defense by the Eagles. Off Roanhouse, but it tipped off of Erica Miller out of bounds as Roanhouse and Falk enjoy the turnover they created.
If I remember right, your daughter Renee was quite the athlete.
She did all right. Yeah. We'll move on from that.
It's very humble.
Combs gets the trap. Well, you know, Eric, I probably already talked too much about myself tonight, and one of my pet peeves is watching sports talk shows or sports shows, and every single pro athlete, the first thing out of their mouths, when I played. So we try not to do that. Again, Roanhouse very active on the wing with the deflection out of bounds. Westview will retain possession.
You're right. This zone has caused some problems for Westview. Stopped their penetration. They haven't seen the ball reversals that we saw earlier in the first half.
Did a really good job keeping the ball on one side, usually the right side. We're trying to extend in that zone a little higher. Slipped inside that time though to Springer. Springer throws a baseline to Katrina Swartz, who drives around. Oh, that was little Andrea Miller. Sorry,
yep.
Missed the numbers there. And
That was on Berlin, her third.
stuck her leg out and got the third foul.
Fremont
Slotman's
is
going to report in for Berlou.
Fremont's still struggling a little bit with the quickness of Westview, not getting to their spots in time, picking up some silly fouls.
Yeah, they do have some really small, quick guards. They're so small they have trouble getting shots off at times, but they do get around people. Nice rebound by Falk as Bortner misses the top of the key shot. Roanhouse drives to the basket, and he ran right into Hope Bortner, who kept her feet set and took the charge.
Roanhouse had to dribble, lost control of it before she could gather up. She ran into the Westview defender.
Westview not aware of the clock situation as the third quarter ends with Fremont 24, Westview 14. A little better quarter there for the Eagles as they entered halftime with a 3-point lead, come out of it with a 10-point lead as we enter the fourth quarter. Little Yoder practicing her volleyball sets over here with her sister. That's a nice little twist to the game here.
With a basketball, that's tough to do.
Yeah, she's probably got soft hands, yeah. Well, next game for both of these teams, the Eagles are going to return to action next week, December 22nd, when they're home against Central Noble, conference team with a strong team this year, coached by Josh Trish. And the Westview Warriors will return to action. They might have some time off because they played a lot of games. But we're really not sure when they return to action. Fremont boys will return to action December 29th as they play at North Central. It was supposed to be a tourney, but now it's just one game. And then the game with Woodland that was supposed to be on Tuesday night, Woodland's in quarantine, so we will play them on January 2nd. Fourth quarter begins. Fremont's in the bonus, and Westview has drawn 4 fouls from the Eagles. Westview's playing a little man-to-man defense now as the Eagles look to get it inside. Hand back to Roanhouse, who goes to the hoop and is fouled. Even though Bortner took the brunt of that foul, she probably got called for it. She did. Looking at her mouth, seeing if her teeth are still there. No blood. I think she's going to be okay. Mr. Childers gives her that smile of his, and things are going to be all right. I think. It's got really quiet in here. All right, well, she might have to have a sub.
Might have some blood. That's 2 nights in a row that happened. That happened in the boys' game last night.
Yeah, unfortunately it was to someone we really couldn't afford to lose, but we did. Roanhouse back at the line. She's lived there in the second half. This is probably her 7th and 8th free throws of the half so far. Looking to increase the Eagle lead from 10. First one is good.
Westview has 8 fouls already this half, so Fremont's going to end up shooting a lot of free throws in the fourth quarter.
Fremont doing a lot better job attacking the basket this half, drawing those fouls. Roanhouse takes the ball and hits the second free throw, giving the Eagles a 12-point lead early in the fourth quarter. Mr. Roeder's telling us Westview hasn't attempted a free throw yet, which probably is true. They are having a hard time getting shots off and haven't been fouled on any twos and haven't been in the bonus. So swing the ball nicely back inside to Mast. Mast brings it out again to Miller. Miller to Bortner. Bortner looking for that high ball. Screen from Springer. Can't find it. Finding Springer inside the free throw line. Has a wide open jumper and knocks it down. Nice shot by Allie Springer.
I think Springer was surprised she was that wide open. She turned around and faced the basket, and there was nobody in front of her.
Falk brings the ball up against the man-to-man. Dribble hand back to Roanhouse. Roanhouse looking to throw it to Parnan on the wing. Combs and Slotman at the high-low post. Skip to Falk. Falk's going to drive baseline, cut off, sprints back to the middle, throws up a shot. Kind of got blocked by her teammate. Not blocked, but Slotman was just kind of in the way there. And a little short. Back to the middle to Springer, to Bortner, to Miller. Back around the perimeter to Schwartz. Andre, a nice penetration kick for the three. No good by Hope Bortner.
The length of Fremont defensively is really causing some problems for Westview. They're having trouble finding the passing lanes. And when they're having to hurry shots like that one right there.
Yeah, she rushed that a little. Nice penetration by Andrea Miller. But the shot was off by Katrina Schwartz. As Falk takes a break, Durr replaces her. Berlew's going to come back in with 3 fouls and replaces Ashante Combs. Two-three zone out of bounds for Fremont as Andrea Miller inbounds it. Gonna throw it deep. Trying to swing it for the three. Mast has it in the corner. Back out front to Schwartz. Schwartz to Andrea Miller. Kick by Roanhouse. .550 remaining in the fourth quarter as the Eagles have steadily increased their lead since halftime and now lead 26-16. Mast open for the three, decides not to take it, throws it to Bortner, back out to Andrea Miller. On the wing, open look for Katrina Schwartz, it's long. Tipped out of bounds by Bortner, and Fremont will have possession of the ball.
Great active defense by Fremont, really moving their feet, causing a lot of issues for Westview.
Andrea Miller replaces Katrina Schwartz as the Warriors pick up full court. Parnan inbounds to Roanhouse, who's waving people out of the way, says she can handle it. Little ball pick by Durr. And we're running our high ball pick offense. Roanhouse refuses to pick, drives to the hoop, and has it stolen.
Big collision underneath there.
Nice drive basket, good shot fake by Mast, goes to the basket and is fouled. Mast will shoot the first free throws for Westview tonight at 5:09 remaining in the fourth quarter.
It's the fourth foul on Berlew.
Foul was on Berlew.
Berlew with 4, 5:09 to go, you're up 10. What do you do, Mr. Wyrick? You leave her in or take her out?
I think with a 10-point lead right now, I'd give her a breather and maybe put her back in with 3 minutes or so if necessary.
And Coach Sprague agrees with Mr. Eric Wyrick. Good commentary there. As Combs comes into the game for Berlew. Mast hits the first free throw, dropping Fremont lead to 9 with 5:09 to go in the fourth. Second shot is also good. Warriors are up, pressing man-to-man, trying to get back into the game, causing a little problem here. Jada wants it cleared out, a little run and jump. They came to trap, and Combs runs away from the ball, so they're coming toward it. They get a nice steal and a breakaway. Fremont recovers nicely, though. Mast to Andrea Miller. Cameron Miller back to Mast. Mast throws it out to Springer. 3-2 zone. Just tough for the Warriors to penetrate. They got to make multiple passes before they can get the ball inside or get a nice drive. Nice little look to the backside, however, to Cameron Miller. Andrea Miller looking to drive it again. Gets stopped. Kicks back to Mast. and Bortner.
Good patience again. They're looking for the good shot. They've got it down to an 8-point lead, so a basket here could make it close.
Could get interesting if they knock a 3 down. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Mass is going to take that 3 a little bit long. Rebounded by a multitude of players as we have a tie-up in the lane. Coach Sprague wants a timeout with 4:03 to go.
Fremont.
In the fourth quarter, the Eagles lead 26. Fremont Eagles 26, Westview Warriors 18.
I think the possession here is going to Fremont right now, so that should be Fremont ball.
Fremont ball. We're probably going to be talking about how to handle that press a little bit more effectively. I think he wants everyone clear it out so Jada can bring the ball down the floor. We haven't cleared out, and then the last time they came back and trapped her at half court. So a lot of things to talk about in that timeout to help the girls understand what's going on and help them attack it better and get a layup, which I see that coming.
I agree. Westview had 3 or 4 girls in the forecourt. Fremont had 2 girls back. If we could just advance the ball, we're going to have a 2-on-1 break, hopefully a layup opportunity down there.
Yeah, after the timeout, good adjustments made at the timeout by Coach Sprague. Eva Falk's back into the game. If she can take her mask off, she'll be in the game. And looks like she had get some medical attention there, and now she's back ready to go. Little hand problem maybe. We got 4 people up. Nope. We're going to kick Schlotman and Combs at half court. Duran Roanhouse getting the ball in bounds from Falk. Roanhouse gets it. Get out of there. Clear it out. Clear it out. Here comes back to trap. We're going to trap. We're going to trap. Jada needs to look up and pass it, but she breaks a double team by herself and the triple team, takes it to the hoop, and gets fouled.
Just as you called it, Coach. Give Roanhouse the ball and clear out.
I was kind of thinking she might pass it a couple times, but you know what? She didn't need to. Jada says, I can take this.
Puts her head down and goes to the basket.
Yeah. And she goes to the line, and she's made her last 4 free throws and knocks another one down. Puts her in double figures with 10 points tonight. Leading the Eagles in scoring. Falk has 8. 18 of the 27 between the dynamic duo in the backcourt. Shooter's touch and gets it to fall, increasing the Eagles' lead back to 10 with 3:48 to go in the fourth quarter. Still trying to set that high ball pick out front against the one front zone to give their guards a little more pressure, a little less pressure, and a little more room to penetrate. Andrea Miller into the teeth of the defense. Nice kick out for the shot to Springer, who can't hit it, but I'll tell you what, these Warriors are a feisty group, boy. They're not very big, but they've gotten multiple offensive rebounds here in the second half.
Fremont's got to get that rebound. That ball came off the rim and hit the floor. Fremont's got to get to it before it hits the floor.
Olivia Durr doing a nice job guarding the girl before she takes it out of bounds. Oh, sorry. Good job, Olivia. Good hustle. Ball's inbounded. Roanhouse, almost has a steal. Durr helps her out and gets it. Thought that might have been a travel, but hey, we'll take it. Throws it to Roanhouse on the wing. And we're going 5 out. We're going to try to spread the floor, back cut, and get some layups. We'll see what we can do. Probably don't want to throw it right there in the middle of 5 girls. Westview doesn't look like they're really denying the ball yet, so the back cuts are going to have to wait and just pass it around the perimeter until they come out on you. Fremont's going to try to milk this 10-point lead. Slotman into Combs. She doesn't want to shoot it. Passes it back to Roanhouse. Roanhouse directing traffic out front to ball pick for Falk. Little hard hedge. Return to your man, like the ball picks. Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, we turn it over. Combs travels. Coach Yoder might be saying, I might trap those ball picks if they're going to ball pick. See if we can get us a steal.
Well, they're going to have to here pretty soon. Down 10 with less than 3 minutes to go. They're going to have to do something to get the ball and get some turnovers.
Yeah. Yes, got ball in the corner. We're going to trap it down there in the corner. Nice move. Combs and Durr on the trap. Durr reaches in and fouls. Boy, that is just really hard to do. When you trap somebody, you preach it and preach it and preach it, steal the pass, get your arms up, get your arms up. It's so hard not to reach in.
That was a perfect trap. Had her in the corner, nowhere to go. Unfortunately, she tried to get that reach in and got called for the foul.
6-team foul, I'm sorry. We're not in the NBA. And we will shoot the bonus for the Warriors the next foul. Kick out, nice little three-pointer for Cameron Miller, in and out. And somehow Andrea Miller snuck in there and got the rebound. Bortner passes to Cameron Miller, goes off her hands and out of bounds, and the Eagles will attack this Warrior pressure full court again with 2:19 to go. Roanhouse has got it. She's got a head of steam. She's going to take it to the hoop. She goes up, misses the layup, and we got a foul. Probably going to say, is he going to say it's on the floor, Eric? Yes, of course he's going to say it's on the floor. Called it before she shot. It's a two-shot foul, though. That's the 10th team foul on the Warriors.
That seems to be the out-of-bounds play that we want to run there against pressure. Give the ball to Roanhouse and let her go.
Yep, cut her in front up the floor, get her head of steam going, and we're good. Roanhouse knocks down another free throw, increases the Eagle lead to 11, 29-18 with 2:15 to go. Quarter number 4. Eagles clear the free throw line as Roanhouse misses the second. Mast to Andrea Miller, bringing it up. Westview needs a little quick shot. Maybe they can knock down a 3 or 2, make it a game here. They haven't hit their scoring average of 22 points per game as a team this year, giving up 52, so they've done a nice job defensively against the Eagles tonight, keeping them under their average. Little middle penetration back to Bortner out front, who's short. Slotman gets a rebound and throws it to Falk.
Just like you said earlier in the half, I think it has been the zone. Going to the zone has really caused them some problems.
Yeah, they extended the zone out a little bit, trapped in the third quarter. It's got to help them get the lead. Durr, nice drive to the hoop. Combs, nice rebound, kicks it out to Roanhouse. Timeout, Eagles. 1:30. Coach Sprague's going to tell them how to run the delay game here. And let's hope they can hit some free throws. 1:29 to go, fourth quarter. Nice, strong second half for the Eagles has propelled them to an 11-point lead after being ahead only 3 points at halftime. Jada Roanhouse is leading the Eagles with 12 points. Eva Falk chips in with 8. Olivia Durr has made a 3 for 3 and gotten help from people off the bench as well for the Westview Warriors, number 31. Haley has led the Warriors with 7. Had some good shots here in the second half. The Warriors have. They just haven't got them to fall. Nice job on the offensive boards, being scrappy and getting second chance baskets.
I have been impressed by Westview. For a team that hasn't won a game so far this year, they've really moved the ball. They've been patient. I've been impressed with this inexperienced team. I think they're going to win some games here later on in the season.
Yeah, they have done a nice job. I mean, after 11 games, it's easy to get down and not work hard and not play hard, and they have not done that. They have played hard the whole game. You can tell they're listening to their coach or trying to do what he says, and they're getting better. Nice trap on the wing. They get the steal. Falk throws it away as Springer steps in for the steal.
Slotman steals it right back.
And is fouled by Hope Bortner. Slotman's going to shoot some free throws here. Hopefully hit them. If she had confidence at the line, after that advice from the bench, she probably doesn't now. First shot by Slotman. It's quiet in here. Oh, it rims out. She must have overthunk it.
That's right.
Second shot by Slotman as the bench claps and cheers her on. Is rolling around and in. And we get a big cheer from the bench. Westview bringing the ball down. Little skip pass to Mass. Miller penetrating off the ball pick from Springer. Skip pass over to Bortner, who kicks it to a 3 from Mass. She shot fakes and drives. Nice drive. Roanhouse stole it. But Westview recovers, gets a nice two-pointer. Schlotman with a nice rebound, kicks it to Roanhouse. 52 seconds to go. Fremont leading 30-18. Falk's got it, throws it back to Roanhouse. And Scott Sprague is doing what we said. He's using all of those 5 timeouts. He wants to get a couple subs in the game. Number 32, Natalie Gokenauer, and number 4, Alexis Book are entering the contest with 46.6 seconds to go, seeing their first action of the night.
Book's a freshman, I believe. Gokenauer a sophomore. Is that correct?
I believe they're both sophomores, yes. Yep. In a basketball game on the floor in the huddle is about the only time you see Natalie Gokenauer without a smile on her face.
Actually, I think she is smiling.
She is, right, even in the huddle. She just can't wipe her face clean of that smile, which is an incredibly positive trait to possess. .6 left in the fourth quarter. Fremont up 30-18. As Mr. Childers is fist bumping all the scores table here, as he obviously plans to head out quickly after
So what are you telling your team? What's Coach Sprague saying right now with 46 seconds to go and a 12-point
the game. I think he told him to not turn it over. Probably run an out-of-bounds play, keep moving the ball around the perimeter. They'll foul you, knock down some free throws. Keep the ball above your head. They're not going to steal it. Gokenauer to Parnan. To Book. Book gets it deflected out of bounds. 34.9 seconds to go. Eagles look to be in control to get their second win of the season, to move to 2-6 on the year. Double team of Gokenauer, and it's stolen by Springer, who misses the layup. It's batted back, and she catches it, but she catches it out of bounds.
Good hustle by Durr to get back and block that layup.
So we got 24 seconds to go. We got a press going on. Valpo 1, we're going to throw it long to Schlotman, but she can't throw it that long, but she tried. And Durr gets it and either traveled or got knocked down. I'm not sure. We're going to call the travel because we're ready to go home. Not sure why.
An official would never do that, Coach.
No, not at all. Probably just didn't see it. Andrea Miller passes to Mast on the wing. Bortner out front. Miller gets it back. 5 seconds left to go. And Schlotman's going to get the rebound to bring this game to an end. The Eagles excitedly win their second game of the year. Come away with a 30-18 victory over the Westview Warriors. Fremont's next game will be Tuesday, December 22nd against Central Noble. That game will be live streamed, I'm sure. Maybe Mr. Wyrick. Is that a home game, Mr. Wyrick?
I believe it is.
Mr. Wyrick and Mr. Justin Bach might be doing that game for you here on live stream, or Mr. Drew Kiesper, we're not sure. But we're going to sign off tonight on this live stream. Thanks for joining us here at Fremont. And any last words of wisdom for the audience, Mr. Wyrick?
I'd like to say it's been a pleasure working with you tonight. You've done a wonderful job. And good job, Fremont Eagles. Glad to see them get their second win of the season.
Great win for the Eagles as we wrap it up here tonight at the Eagles Nest.
All right, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. We greatly appreciate you watching the game tonight. Again, tonight's game brought to you by Eagle One Stop, DQ Grill and Chill, Travis Williamson Realtor, Lonsbury Garage, GW's Butcher Block, A&J Alternators and Starters, Fremont Chiropractic, and Beams Funeral Home. Thank you so much for tuning in. Final score, Fremont 30, Westview 18. Wrestling tomorrow night, 6 o'clock on the broadcast. And we also have girls basketball on Tuesday and boys basketball on the 29th. Thank you.